the word that it changes into the nasab state.
Mm-hmm.
We had to know, which one of the forms it was.
That's right. So we are on page number.
Our book is
173. 173. That's where we are, right?
The book. This book. The numbers are different.
What number is it on here?
140.
Okay. I'm sorry?
What's the first one?
So this is...
That was right.
Yeah, so this is the first exercise of lesson number... Chapter 15. Okay? Now we did some of these last time. That's why we're going to go ahead and start today's problems. From number 11. And some of these I've gone over them with you sporadically. We've gone through some of them randomly, but we're going to systemically go from number 10 or number 11 all the way up until number 39, inshallah. No, we've done this entire chapter.
Yeah, I think
we've done this whole entire exercise. I think,
exercise?
yeah, we did. We've done the entire exercise.
Exercise what? Yeah.
We have. So let me actually rephrase. We have not done exercise number 2. So that's where we're going to start today. Exercise number 2 is located on page 174 if you're following the PDF of Lisan al-Quran. What's different about exercise 2 in relation to exercise number 1? In exercise number 1, we found the ism of inna and we put in the nasab state. In exercise number 2, we have a bunch of sentences which all happen to have a pronoun. We have ana in the first one. On number 2, what's our pronoun? Home. Number 3, what's our pronoun? Anti. So our goal is to take this pronoun and turn it into its attached variant. What does that mean? That means ana we know is detached. Does anyone know what the attached version of ana is? Ni. Right? Ni. So instead of saying layta ana, we would say what? Laytani. Very good. So the whole goal in this exercise is familiarizing yourself with how to turn these pronouns into their attached variants. And that attached pronoun will act as the ism of inna or its sister. Okay? So, as an example, they gave us huwa alimun kabirun. He is a
great scholar.
A great scholar, right? Or it could mean an elderly scholar as well. It could also mean a big, healthy scholar too, in other ways. So, huwa alimun kabirun. What we want to do is we want that huwa to become the ism of inna. So we're going to say inna hu alimun kabirun. Indeed, he is a great scholar. Starting from number 1, our initial sentence is ana ghaniyun, which means I am rich. And we have layta to attach to ana. Layta means
I wish, if only.
If only. So let's go ahead and say if only I was rich in here.
Laytani
ghaniyun. Very good. Number 2, hum ghalibuna. What does ghalibuna mean? Anyone know? Ghalibuna, is that a singular, dual, or plural word? It's plural. It's masculine, plural. What is the singular? Ghalibun. What type of word is ghalibun? No. Think of the pattern. Ghalibun.
Ismul fa'il.
It's on the pattern of fa'il. So ghalibun is someone that does what action? Ghalaba. Right? Someone that does the action of ghalaba. What does ghalaba mean? Let's look it up.
We did this one before.
We have, of course. Don't worry. We're going to keep doing it.
Okay.
That's how you get good at it. Ghalaba, what's its present tense? What's its present tense? Remember, we got to figure out the present tense and the masdar. Ghalaba, yaghlibu, and the masdar is
غلب
غلبا or
غلبة.
غلبة.
To subdue.
To subdue, to conquer, to defeat. So what do you think ghalib means?
Conqueror.
The
Conqueror.
Conqueror.
Yeah.
It's with fire.
The winner,
Yeah. Yes.
the vanquisher, defeater. So hum ghalibuna means
They are conquerors.
they are conquerors. We want to put inna before it and say indeed they are conquerors. How do we say it?
إنهم
Innahum ghalibuna. The attached version of hum is simply
إنهم.
hum.
Yeah.
There's no change. Innahum ghalibuna. All right. Let's go ahead and look at our next problem. Our next problem is anti
I don't know if we went over this already, but whenever we have the attached pronoun, there is no change in terms of there's no ism of inna.
It is the ism of inna, but pronouns by default are all mabni. They can't change.
Okay, gotcha.
Pronouns by default are all
But
mabni.
otherwise, it would be the nasab.
Yeah, so they're in the place of nasab. Remember that whole concept?
Yeah.
في محل نصب.
محل
They're in the place of nasab.
Okay.
Yeah. Very nice. Anti sadiqatun. What does that mean?
You are true.
You are truthful. You are truthful. Finally, you got sadiq correct. MashaAllah. You would always say what? You are truthful. Let's put inna before it. How do we say it, everyone?
Innaki
Innaki sadiqatun. Very
I was
good.
looking for like for a second.
I was like, is it NT already? I was like,
No. Innaki sadiqatun. Very good. Our next sentence is araftu. What does araftu mean?
I came to know.
Yeah, I came to know. Anti najihatun. What is anti najihatun?
you are successful.
You are successful. What type of word is najihatun?
Fact.
Ismul
Yeah,
fa'il.
ismul
Ismul
fa'il.
fa'il. From najaha, which means to succeed, to win, to succeed. So, araftu anna, I can't say anna anti, I would say annaki najihatun. I knew, I came to know that you are successful, or that you are successful.
So, and with this, we're using and in the middle of the sentence. What exactly does that entail again? Why are we doing what grammatical function?
Very good. Remember,
anna.
anna, it has a lot of uses. One of the uses is that it can take a jumla ismiya and turn it into a maf'ul bihi. The whole jumla ismiya. Now, what's the jumla ismiya after anna here?
The jumla ismiya after anna is anti najihatun.
Good. That's a whole sentence.
Yeah.
But I want that sentence to become the maf'ul bihi of araftu. What did I come to know? I came to know you are successful. I can't simply say it that way in Arabic. In order to make you are successful, the maf'ul, I have to insert anna in the middle.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
I kind of understand. So you would not say araftu anti.
No, can't say that. Because now you have a verb, which is araftu. That verb has a doer, which is I, but it doesn't have a maf'ul bihi.
Mhm.
And it's supposed to have a maf'ul bihi. Okay?
Okay.
Now, if the maf'ul bihi was a singular noun, it'd be okay. So, for example, I could say araftuka. What does that mean?
Came to know you.
I came to know you.
That makes sense. But I can't say araftu anta sadiqun. Because now the jumla ismiya, the whole jumla ismiya cannot act as a maf'ul bihi without the insertion of anna before it.
Okay. Okay.
So araftu annaki najihatun is the one we just did. Our next one is antuma salihani. What does that mean?
You two are two righteous people.
You two are righteous, right? You both are righteous. Later.
If only
If only
you two were righteous.
if only you two were righteous. Later kuma. Very good. Antuma, its attached version is
No.
kuma.
Kuma.
What's anta's attached version?
Later.
Antuma, its attached is
Kuma.
kuma. So later kuma salihan.
Right, because it's second person.
That's right. Zaydun ghaniyun. Zayd is rich. Huwa bakhilun.
But he's miserly.
He's cheap. He's miserly. He's stingy. All right. Yeah, I mean, someone cheap is greedy too, right? So, we want to say Zayd is rich, however, he is stingy. How do we say that?
زيد غني لكنه هو بخيل.
No.
لكنها.
Huh?
Is that what I said? Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
لكنه.
And then?
I said هو بخيل.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. لكنه بخيل.
Very good. You can't say لكنه هو بخيل.
Yeah.
Cool. لكنه بخيل.
لكنه بخيل.
All right. Our next one is نحن متعبون اليوم.
متعبون اليوم.
Now, متعبون. Anyone know what type of word that is? اسم المفعول. How do you know? ميم ضمة.
I thought it's just Mim Dhamma.
Mim Dhamma tells you that it's either Ismul Fa'il or either Ismul Maf'ul.
And then Fatha over Ain.
Fatha over the middle letter, which is Ain in this case.
So this is form 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's one of those forms.
Yeah.
Which form is it?
This one is form.
No, you can only do one of them.
Form 5.
Form 5? Let's look. Let's look at our charts that we made.
Okay. That's Tariba.
That's regular form.
Yeah.
Though.
So that's what I'm trying to think. And then Yata'abu.
That's regular though.
Yeah.
The Ismul Fa'il from that would be Da'ibun.
Tariba.
This is Muta'abun. It's
Yeah.
different.
Wait, that's the ism. What's the ism maf'ul?
Mat'ubun.
Mat'ubun.
Yeah.
Mat'ubun.
Yeah, but like Maf'ulun.
Yeah.
But that's regular form. We're not in the regular domain. We know that because the Mim Dhamma. We know that we're in form 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do we know which one it is? So let's kind of...
It's not form 4.
Okay, why is it form 4?
Makes. I mean, it's just what I see on the.
Show me, what do you see
from?
Yuk.
Yukrimu.
Very good, Yukrimu. Now look, that's form 4, Muhammad. Now, I take Yukrimu, in order to transform that into an Ismul Fa'il, all I do is I take that verb and I replace the prefix with the Mim with a Dhamma. So what is the Ismul Fa'il of Yukrimu? Mukrimun. Now, imagine if I wanted to take that verb Yukrimu and I wanted to make it passive, what change would I make?
I want to make it passive on Yukrimu.
Fatha on the Ra. Very good. All I do is I take the middle letter and I give it a Fatha. So Yukrimu would become Yukramu. Now make that the Ism al-Maf'ul by replacing the first letter with Mim Dhamma. What do you get? Doesn't that rhyme with Muta'abun?
Yeah.
So Muta'abun is from form 4 as Muhammad. I don't know how you guessed that.
Yes.
You got a good guess.
I mean, I just saw Ekrama or Yukrimu.
Yukrimu. Yeah. So Muta'abun comes from what verb? The past tense verb is? We're in form 4, Habibi. We're in form 4. The past tense. The past tense.
Oh, sorry. At'aba?
At'aba, like akrama. At'aba.
At'aba.
Okay, what's the present tense?
Yut'ibu.
Yut'ibu. What's the masdar?
Ta'aban.
No, form masdar.
At'aban.
Form masdar. No, it's the name of the bab. What's the name of the bab? If'al.
If'al.
So? It'ab. At'aba. Yut'ibu. It'aban. فهو what's the اسم الفاعل gonna be? No,
متعبون.
we take the present tense verb, we replace the prefix with the mim. متعب for the اسم الفاعل. No, you haven't learned the passive. Yeah, past tense passive you haven't learned.
Is it not متعب?
It's متعب.
متعب.
Yeah.
No.
So,
I haven't taught you that though.
Yeah.
Formally.
So,
I know it's been 2 weeks, Muhammad. Tell
it's
me.
been 2 weeks, but I'm also a little lost on the past tense. So, earlier you were saying that the past tense would be, you said the past tense would be yeta'abu?
At'aba.
Okay, there's
Like
no,
akrama.
no, you really, okay, that
Yeah.
I was confused. But,
At'aba.
so over here, the word yukramu, the actual word itself, so why did we say yukrama was past tense earlier?
What did we say? We said akrama is the past tense. Yukrimu is the present tense.
Okay, so we never mentioned with the ya being past tense.
Never.
Okay.
No. Okay. Anyone know what at'aba would mean?
Tired.
Yes, very good. He made someone tired. Because ta'iba means he was tired.
Yeah.
Form 4 at'aba means he
made someone else
he tired someone out. So
Translated.
mut'ibun would mean what? Yeah, it's translated. What would mut'ibun mean?
So
Mut'ibun means
was the one
Nope.
became tired?
No,
he made
mut'ibun.
them
Oh,
tired.
mut'ibun.
Very good. No, but it's not a verb, Muhammad. It's an ismul fa'il.
Somebody that makes other people.
Yes. Yes. So manager.
A manager.
Manager. That's a mut'ib. I mean, not literally. That's not what you formally call a manager. But you could refer to a manager as mut'ibun. And look, if you look it up, where is it? Mut'ib. Here you go. What does mut'ib mean?
Troublesome, inconvenient, toilsome,
Laborious, burdensome, irksome, annoying. Someone that annoys you is mut'ib. So I can say, Wallahi, shughli mut'ibun jiddan. Shughli. What's shughli?
Work.
No, my shughli mut'ib. My work is the one who
makes something tired.
makes me tired, right? It's laborious. It's burdensome. So what does mut'abun mean?
The one who becomes tired.
The one who is made tired.
The one who was made
Not just doesn't just become tired, but is
made tired.
made tired by someone else. Okay? Sometimes you just get tired yourself.
Yeah.
But mut'ab is someone that has been tired out.
Yes.
Okay? Alright.
So
Anyhow.
we put nahnu.
Nahnu mut'abun. Yeah, how do we put inna before?
So it's gonna be
Innana.
Innana. Very good. The attached version of nahnu is innana mut'abun al-yawma. What does al-yawma mean? Today. So we have been made tired today. In simple translation, you just say we are tired. But I want you to understand the nuance of mut'abun. Mut'abun means we've been made tired by someone else. All right, number 8. Can you guys read it?
Shakka anta ala haqqin.
Okay, la shakka. Anyone know what shak means?
Doubt.
Doubt. So la shakka means
No doubt.
down.
there's no doubt. This is a different la to the la that you guys are used to.
Oh.
FYI. The la you guys are used to doesn't have a grammatical effect.
This was giving no
This is
giving no something.
a type of la nafi, not the one I taught you in the other class. Right?
Okay.
That was la nafia, right? And then we had la nahi, la nafi and nahi. This is another type of la nafi. Okay? What is it in short? In short, listen. There's a la in Arabic that when you put it before a noun, it makes the noun lose its indefinite tanween. Number 1. It makes the noun lose its indefinite tanween. What's the noun here?
Shak.
Shak. What do you notice?
No tanween.
There's no tanween. The second effect of that la is it takes that noun and puts it into the nasab state.
Okay.
Do you see both of those occurring here?
Yeah,
No, they're both happening here, right? It's taking away the tanween from shak and it's putting it in the nasab state. You see both, right? Can you guys think of a sentence you all know that has la that does that? Everyone. La sharika lak. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. At the end is la sharika. You noticed it. Very good. There's something simpler that every Muslim knows.
No.
La ilaha.
There you go. La ilaha illallah. We don't say la ilahun. And we don't say la ilahan. We say la ilaha. We don't say la ilahu. It has to be in the nasab state. It has to be definite without al.
Definite without al.
Basically, no alif lam and no tanween. This type of la in the Arabic language is called la. It has 2 names. The la allati li nafi al-jins or la an-nafiya lil-jins. In short, let me explain what that means. That means that when you say la and the noun after it loses its tanween and goes in the nasab state, it is a complete eradication of anything from the genus of the word afterwards. You know what a genus is, guys?
Like the
Yeah, so when I say La ilaha, I'm saying there are absolutely zero gods from the genus of gods that exist illallah, except Allah.
You said that the noun doesn't matter whether it's definite or indefinite. It just removes the N or the tanween.
Yeah, so it will remove the alif lam and tanween, and it'll put it in the nasab state.
So whether it's definite or indefinite.
It'll always be definite. We'll consider it definite. And the reason we consider it definite is because when I say there are absolutely zero gods,
yeah.
that's definite.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound definite to you, but it's definite because we're not talking about any random gods. We're talking about all gods that could ever potentially exist. There are none.
Yeah.
Like, if they could exist in the mind of someone, no, none of them are real. So just like la shakka, what does that mean?
No doubt.
There is no doubt from any form of doubt that could potentially exist. None of them exist.
Yeah.
So it's negating a whole species and genus
Yeah.
of the noun.
It's made definite, but originally it was indefinite. Like shakkun.
Yeah, so the word shakkun is indefinite, but whenever you negate every type of shak, now we definitively know
There's a definite thing we're talking about.
we're talking about something definite, and that is there is not a single type of shak
Yeah.
in existence. We're talking about all forms of shak. That's
Yeah.
definite.
Yeah.
And none of them exist.
Yeah.
So it's called la allati li nafi al jins. In English, the la that negates a whole jins. Jins. The English word genus comes from the Arabic word jins.
Nice.
Okay? The English word genus is actually an Arabization of jins.
Now we're at jinsiyah.
Jinsiya is nationality. Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Jins also means sexual interaction.
Technically, you can do this with any noun, is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you put it after this la. So I can say La Masjida fi Houston.
There's no
La
other,
masjida.
but you're making a bold claim.
Yeah, I'm saying La Masjida. I'm not saying Illa WIC. I'm saying La Masjida fi Detroit.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
There's no
There's no-
There's not any masajid in
Nothing like
Detroit.
masjid in Detroit.
Yes. You understand? I say La Ma'a fil Kub.
There's no water.
There's no water. It's different to saying Laysa fil Kubi Ma. That just means there's no water in the bottle or in the cup. But when I say La Ma, I am negating all things that could be considered Ma. So it's a little bit different. The meaning might seem similar to a non,
No, that makes
Jins
sense. That's
in
it.
la.
Yeah.
but you'll see more applications of this. When we say La Sharika Lak, what are we saying?
There's no
association.
association.
There's no partner.
No partner with you.
For you. You have no partner.
Yes.
You have no partner. Laka means belonging to you, so you have no partner.
partner.
You have no partners. La shakka, there is no doubt. Anta ala haqq, what does that mean?
You are on the truth.
You are on the truth. There's no doubt about what? There's no doubt that you are on the truth. So let's try putting the anta as the khabar or the ism of anta.
لا شك إنك oh no it's just لا شك إنك
لا شك أنك
أنك
لا شك أنك على حق. There's no doubt that you are on the truth. لا شك. It's okay, sinus
You
infection.
know, the thing is, for some reason, I keep ignoring the stuff in the parentheses.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
لا شك أنك
I would have thought they would have put the anta in the parentheses. That's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Like the thing to remove.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Antunna, what is the next sentence? Number 9.
متحجبات.
What type of word is mutahajjibat?
اسم المفعول.
Sure. How do we know it's an ism al-maf'ul?
Oh no, it's اسم الفاعل.
How do you know?
And the ta is an extra letter, not a
What the?
muta. Right?
Oh, you're talking about the ta.
And the actual word is hajaba or something.
Okay, so what's our middle letter in
The
mutahajjibat?
G.
these are
The Jim, because the ta is an added letter at the beginning.
And that's form 10.
That's not form 10. That's not form 10. Let's find out what.
that was a good guess. I thought it was like form 9 or form
It might be form 9.
It is not. Look at it.
Alright, let me just see.
Look, first off, look at what peculiar features this word has. It has an additional what? And
And shut up on that letter, it's form 5.
the alif, what alif?
That's because of the feminine plural.
Yeah, the ads at the end is just what? Feminine plural.
It's-
So
it's
there's an
not-
added da and there's an added shadda on the middle letter, which makes it form
5.
5.
Yeah.
What's the past tense of this verb in form 5?
تقبل. So
Yeah.
تحجب.
Yes, very good. Tahajjaba. Muhammad, you following?
Did we add the ta?
Which that?
In mutahajj.
Which that?
The second one
At the end?
in the beginning.
The second letter?
We added that one.
That's an additional letter to the
Okay.
root letters,
So
yes.
Meme ta, and then
What are the root letters, Muhammad?
hajaba.
Yes, very good. Now you take that, you put it in form 5, hajaba. What do you get? Ta?
We get tahajjaba.
Very good. Now, one of the things I haven't taught you yet about one of the features of form 5. You guys remember form 4 I taught you sometimes makes words transitive, right? Remember that discussion, Muhammad?
Yeah.
Form 5 sometimes is used in order to don a piece of clothing.
Cool.
Okay. And you put the note we wrote was have intransitive
Hajaba?
property.
Yes, but it also has another meaning, which is to don a piece of
Think
clothing.
about words that have the similar roots.
So a verb in form
You know-
5 can be a verb that is used to don clothing.
Yeah.
So the hajjaba means to put on a hijab. And what does taqammasa mean? To put on a shirt. Ta'azzara, to put on an izar. What's an izar?
It's like that.
Yeah, the waistcloth, the lungi.
Lungi.
Ta'azzara. Izar, ta'azzara. You understand what ta'azzara means, right? How about taqalnasa from qadan suwa? Taqalnasa. It's actually an advanced verb. Because there are more than 3 root letters, it's 4. And so on and so forth. You can make any verb to don by putting its root letters in form 5. Okay? So, tanadhara. Guys,
Yeah,
You put on glasses.
I
You
put on nadhara. So, that mutahajjibat means what? You know it from Arabic. I know you know it from Arabic. So, mutahajjibat literally means
The ones who put on
the ones who put on hijab. So, antunna mutahajjibatun means you are hijab donning women. So, how do we put later?
Late.
So
Laytunna?
Is it late? Late tunna?
it's
What is anta's attached form?
antaka,
Oh.
So, what is antunna's attached form?
Late.
laytika,
Tonight?
No, listen.
laytiki.
Anta's attached form is?
Oh, Laytun.
Listen, stop. Anta's attached form is what?
Yeah.
Antuma's attached form is?
Kuma.
Kuma. Antuma. And you too.
Oh, that's right.
Kuma. Antum's attached form is?
Kum.
Gum. Anti's attached form is?
Ki.
And Antuma's attached form is?
Kuma.
Antunna's attached form is?
Kunna.
Kunna.
Oh.
Ka kuma kum, ki kuma,
Kun.
kunna.
Later kunna.
Later kunna.
متحجبات.
Later kunna mutahajjibatun. If only
Yeah.
you are hijab donning women.
If only.
Number 10. Let's read it, guys.
لك جائزة.
لك جائزة أنت
جد.
مجد.
جائزة.
We gotta figure out the meaning of these words.
Like, is
Let's
it
look it
similar
up.
to the Urdu one?
What is that in Urdu?
Am I? Maybe it was is it like willing? No?
Ijazat?
Yeah, permission?
That's ijazat.
No, that's ijazat.
This is jaiza.
Jaiza.
By the way, this is also an Urdu word, but you don't know it.
Oh, I don't know.
Jaizatun, like to ready.
No, that's jahizatun.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking about.
That's
I
ijazatun.
don't know.
Let's look it up. I want you guys to try figuring this out.
Certified?
FYI, all I can give you as a hint is that Hamza is not real. It used to be a different letter, a weak letter.
Okay.
So what weak letter could Hamza have actually been?
I want to
Alif
go.
or ya?
I want to go wow.
Not alif. Alif's not a real letter.
Yeah.
I want to go wow.
Yeah or
Wow.
wow. Okay.
I wanna go wow.
And we also have to find out mujiddun and the meaning of mujiddun.
Jiddan is very.
Mujiddun is like a renewal.
No, you gotta figure out what type of word it is. Muhammad, use context clues.
Okay.
Context clues.
Okay.
Let's see who figures
Does it have
these out.
anything to do with marriage?
Oh wow, subhanallah. Marriage, man.
Okay. Jairun.
Run.
Jairun.
Jaza.
Okay. Jaza.
Jaza yajuzu.
Yajuzu.
That's what I got.
Yeah. To pass, to come, travel, to walk through.
Okay, now go to the next paragraphs and find the word jaizatun.
Jaza? No.
Go to the next paragraphs.
Yeah.
And you'll find the word jaiza.
Jaza.
You find no J?
You will find jaizatun.
Jaizun. Permitted, lawful, legal.
Okay, that's jaiz. You know the word jaiz.
Okay. Oh, jaizatun. Prize, reward, premium.
Ah, so I know.
Stipend, scholarship.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So jaiza is what?
Scholarship.
Prize.
Prize.
Okay, so laka
Prize.
jaizatun.
Laka jaizatun means what?
So for you, belonging to you, is a prize.
So you get a gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for you belonging to you is a prize. You get a
You
prize.
get a prize.
Alright?
Anna,
Li'anna. What's li'anna mean?
because for that reason,
Because anta,
anta mujiddun. Because you are.
you are. Now we have to find mujiddan. Use the context clues.
Yeah.
Think about the first letter.
Who?
Means?
ميم ضمة اسم الفاعل اسم المفعول.
Yeah. Now let's find the root letters.
Okay. جددا. And then جدا is very.
Mujid is diligent.
مجد. Well, there you go. Okay.
Diligent.
Very good. How do you know?
The Nazis told me.
Nazis told me.
You looked it up? You found it? From Ajadda, from Form 4?
No, I did JDD.
Yeah.
JDD.
Yeah, so now put it in Form 4. How would it sound in Form 4?
Form for past tense.
Yes.
Ajdada.
But we have double letters, so the first one gets a sukoon.
Right. Ajadda.
Ajadda, what would the present tense be? Yukrimu. So,
Yujiddu.
yujiddu, replace the ya with mim.
Wujiddu. Wujiddu. Okay. No.
Did you all figure out what he just did?
No.
Let's figure it out. He said take the root letters jim, dal, dal, put them under Form 4. Form 4's past tense is akrama. Try it. Ajdada. Now here's the rule. If you have two repeating of the same letter, you're going to take the first one, you're going to give it a sukoon, and you're going to take its haraka and throw it on the letter before it. So ajdada would transform into
Swap the G.
I said that fast. I said that fast,
Swap
right?
the G with the dal.
So all we have to do is this.
The harakat of the G.
We got ajdada,
I know it's
right?
I know it's Ajad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out
What he said.
what he would say.
Okay, so we have aj with the sukoon, right?
Right.
And then we got dada, fatha, fatha. We have a repeating set of the same letter. So what we must do in any time we encounter this problem, usually what we will do is we'll take the first letter and give it a sukoon. The first repeating letter and give it a sukoon. So if we gave this dal a sukoon, what would the problem be? We can't pronounce it. So take its fatha and throw it on the letter before. You would get ajadda. Okay? The present tense of Form 4 is yukrimu. So replace yukrimu with these root letters. What do you get? Yuj. Yujdidu. Yukrimu, yujdidu. What's the problem? So I take yujdidu. What do I do to the first letter?
You give it a kasra to dance.
To the jim. So I get yujdidu transforming into yujiddu. Yujiddu. Now take yujiddu and replace its ya with the mim. What do you get? Mujiddun, which means the hard work. All right.
So we did this all from Form 4?
Form 4. That's Form 4, yes.
What's Form 5 called?
Tafa'ul. All right. So, how do we read the whole sentence, guys? Let's do it real quick.
It's going to be لك
لك جائزة لأنك مجد.
Mujiddun. What does that mean?
says you get
There's a prize for you
There's a prize for you
because you are hardworking.
because you are hardworking. You are diligent. Very good. Dhanantu. Oh man, have we done this verb before? Dhanantu.
I feel like I know it.
What is dhanantu, Muhammad? Come on, you know it from your slang. What are the root letters?
I'm not sure.
Nun, nun. What pattern is this on right now?
فعلت.
Which means what?
I did. So
Good. Fa'altu. Dhanantu means I.
And I'm suspicious. I suspect.
You know from Surah Al-Hujurat.
Yeah.
اجتنبوا كثيرا.
You know, one
Dhan is suspicion. Dhan is also thought.
thought. Oh, okay.
So dhanantu means
I thought.
I thought. Because thoughts are usually suspicious too. Or suspicions arise from thoughts.
Yeah, I think.
Not
so.
facts.
Suspect.
Not facts. They arise from thoughts. So dhan is, the past tense would be what, guys? If the past tense is just like fa'ala, what would the past tense of this be? Like how would you say he thought? Dhanana. What's the problem? So how do we fix it? Dhanna. Alright?
Yeah.
The present tense is on the pattern of yansuru, from nasara yansuru. So what would it be? Yansuru, yadhnunu. Very good. Dhanna yadhunnu is the present tense. So these are weird double letter verbs. By the way, it's an advanced concept in sarf, but if you understand it like this intuitively, it's actually much easier. Those chapters become easy.
But you turned it into you put a dhamma over the ball. Yadhunnu.
In the present tense. Yeah, he did. Because it's really on the pattern of nasara yansuru. So dhanana yadhnunu, like nasara yansuru, dhanana yadhnunu.
Gotcha.
And then we take the first noon, take its dhamma, throw it to the dha, we get yadhunnu. As we have in the Quran, yadhunnuna billahi ghayr al-haqq. Yadhunnuna. So dhanantu means what?
I thought.
I thought. Anta ghaibun means?
You are absent.
So I thought.
ظننا.
Dhanantu.
We thought.
Oh yeah,
that you were
dhananna.
absent.
Yeah, we thought you were absent.
How do you write Vaughn in the dictionary?
Capital Z.
Capital
All
Z.
T's, man.
Yeah. It's capital Z.
All the THs.
It's capital Z. Okay, dhanantu
أنك
annaka
غائب.
ghaibun. That's correct. I thought that you were absent. Muhammad, why are you looking this up?
One?
Mhm.
It's only a two-letter.
No, dhanna.
Dhanana.
Actually, it used to be dhanana.
It doesn't say that. It just has one.
Yeah, so in this dictionary, when you have double letters, they already do the sarf for you.
Oh yeah.
They do the sarf transformation for you.
Right.
That's why if you look it up in Hansware, of course, this wasn't made for Arabs, man. So they just simplified it. So they look at dhanna. Where is it? Right here. They just say dhanna
Okay.
instead of saying. That's why they wrote it in English, so you know how to write it, right? Dhanna.
Yeah, double it.
And then it says first person, past tense, perfect tense is dhanantu. See that?
So how would you look this
Perfect.
one up? If you're looking for this,
You
put
just
capital
type ZN.
Okay.
Capital ZN.
Can you go back to the keyboard that you were at earlier?
Yeah, Lexi logos.
So on this one, we had the double letter on the present tense of
Yujdidu.
yujdidu. But what's the problem with having two double letters if they're not the same?
Haraka. The Arabs just didn't like it. I have no other reason to give
Okay.
it. Yeah, it seems like it's easier to say it, right? Yujdidu.
Yeah.
But they wanted a standardized rule. They didn't want to overcomplicate it and say, well, only if they're the exact same haraka Because then some verbs would sound shaddafied and some would not.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Arabs were just like, no, we're giving them all shaddas.
Yeah. I feel that.
Okay? Alright, so moving onwards. ظننت أنك غائب. I thought that you were absent. Number 12 says what, Muhammad?
عائشة ذكية لكن هي كسلانة.
Alright, what does this mean?
Saying Aisha is smart لكن what does لكن mean again? لكن means however she's stupid.
Lazy.
She's lazy. Islam. Lazy.
How do I
to me
say-
they're synonymous. To me they're synonymous.
Your mom called me this. Lakinna hiya, we can't say that. What do we say? No, that would be you. Lakinna ki would mean you.
Yeah.
Ha.
لكنها.
Yes. Lakinnaha. But she is lazy. Number 13. أنتم راسبون في الامتحان. راسبون. What type of word is راسبون?
فاعلون.
فاعل. اسم الفاعل. Do we know what it means?
I would assume someone's ready to prepare.
Let's look it up.
The ones who are awesome. Indubitably. Absolutely.
The ones who rasab.
Awesome.
What is rasab?
Prepare. Study. Sink to the bottom.
What's that? To sink.
To settle, subside, to fail, flunk.
How do you search this up on fast? I'm genuinely curious. I want
What
to
do
know
you do?
what's y'all.
It takes me like 1 second.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, there you go. I also use the Arabic dictionary, Arabic keyboard in my home.
The thing is, to be like 80% of the time, they're usually the same, right?
Yeah.
The column. They're usually at the bottom.
And then you also, one thing you can do that helps me is doing it in
The double.
view. Yeah, this one
Yes.
helps me.
Okay.
Okay.
So just bring it left. You have left.
Yeah.
Rasaba means to
Masaba, to flunk.
flunk in an exam.
Yeah.
So أنتم راسبون في الامتحان means
You failed the test.
Lossy.
not you failed literally.
You are failers.
Yeah, you're failures, you're failing. Yeah, in the exam. And then we have to put لعل before it.
لعل.
What does لعل mean?
Hopefully. But here it's not hopefully. It's hopefully not. It's the.
لعل is for expectation.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we translate this?
What is
Like,
expectation? I fear.
I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna.
I fear. Yeah, I fear.
I'm pretty sure y'all did. Like that.
I fear. Antum, how do we transform that into its attached form? Come on, guys. لعلكم راسبون في الامتحان. I fear you guys are going to fail in the exam. Okay. Number 14. This teacher's reading my mind. Whoever wrote this. This author's reading my mind. Not this one. Yeah. Inna anta mayyitun wa innahum mayyitun. How do we fix this? Innaka mayyitun. That's an ayah of the Quran.
Yeah.
That's an ayah of the Quran. This is lisan of Quran.
Yeah.
So, innaka mayyitun. What is mayyit?
Dead.
So, innaka mayyitun means
You
You
are
are
dead.
dead.
indeed you are dead.
You are dead.
Wa innahum mayyituna.
Indeed, they are dead. That's what.
Yeah, the Quran said that to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Innaka mayyitun, O Muhammad, you are dead. But of course, the Prophet received it whilst it is that he was alive. So, doesn't mean you are dead, but you are a dyer. You are someone who will die.
Yeah.
You are someone who is to die, and they are to die as well. So sometimes the translation in English, Quranic translations will be verbified, even though it's a noun in Arabic. In Arabic, mayyit is a noun.
Yeah.
In Arab, in the dictionary, in the translation, they'll say you will die. That's a verb, right?
Yeah.
That's a present, future tense verb.
Yeah.
But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used a noun. Allah didn't say innaka tamutu, which is a verb.
Yeah.
Allah said innaka mayyitun. And there's a subtle difference between the two. And that is that a present tense verb in Arabic is not definitively true.
Yeah.
So I can say,
Different tenses.
so I can say to you only past tenses, right?
Yeah.
But nouns are not restricted by time, and nouns are more true. So imagine if I say to you, you are going to get lost going to Dallas. In English. That's a phrase, it's a sentence, and I used a verb in there. What did I use?
Going to get.
Going to get lost. Going to, right? You will get lost. You will go astray. I can say all of these sentences, they all have a verb. In Arabic, if you wanted to emphasize the fact that someone will actually certainly get lost, you would say, Anta ghaibun.
Yeah. You're
Right.
lost.
You're going to get Anta dallun. You'll go astray. We use the noun instead of using the verb because nouns are not restricted by time and place, and nouns are more definitively true than future tense verbs. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying innaka mayt as opposed to innaka tamutu, is that tamutu is a prediction of a future event in the form of a verb that may or may not actually come true in Arabic. But Allah used the noun to say you will most certainly die. And they will most certainly die.
It's also like more emphatic, right? You are most certainly going to live.
Yeah. You are so certain that you're going to die that you're a dyer.
Yeah.
You yourself are a dying entity.
One who
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, you're the one who dies.
Would
That
it
is
ki-
you.
would it kind of be like an ism fa'al at that point?
It is an ism fa'il. Mayyitun is technically a sifa mushabba. I told you last class and the other class that I'm going to teach that next time.
Okay.
So that's a type of noun that we're yet to learn. Mayyit is very similar to an ism fa'il. Number 15. Al-ami.
العاملان
بطيئان
بطيئان
بطيئان.
بطيئان لكنهما متقنان.
Oh, what does this mean?
You got a lot of duels.
Al-amilani is
The two workers.
بطيئان.
Or slow.
بطيئان.
Yes, slow. Why do you use that in your language? أنت بطيء. والله. بطيء
بطيئان.
means you two are the two workers are slow. لكن
However, but
let's attach the pronoun.
لكنهما
Yes.
لكنهما.
However, they both are متقنان. What type of word is متقنان?
It's اسم الفاعل.
Good. How do you know? Very good. What are the root letters? What bab is this from? Really?
five. No.
Form 5? Form 5 has an added shadda and an added ta. I see neither of those. Try it. Try it. Try just saying the past tense of this in form 4. Akrama. So what would this be? Atqana. Good. The present tense would be? Now replace yutqinu with mim. Isn't that what we have?
Yes.
Very good. So it is form 4. Good guess.
Completely against.
Huh?
I thought I was so behind. Like, man, why are you not I'm behind, bro? I
I'm
gotta
still getting my drum.
Very good. But look, this practice is actually what makes you very good at the advanced forms. Mutqinani. Mutqinani. How do we look it up? You said the root letters are what? Let's look it up. Boom, here it is.
Perfect.
Guess, look what's funny. There is no form 1. It's just form 4. This verb only appears in form 4. So there is no taqina, taquna, taqana. It's just atqana, yutqinu. Itqanan. What's itqan?
It's on.
That's a masdar. Good. It's on the pattern of if'al, which is the name of bab number 4. Itqan. What is itqan?
It's on. The act of perfection.
Yes, the act of perfection.
The act of perfection. It's on.
Itqan. And one of the most famous and transformative books on the topic of ulum al-Quran, the sciences of the Quran, is called Itqan al-Quran. Or it's actually called Al-Itqan fi ulum al-Quran, sorry. Al-Itqan, which means perfection.
The perfection in the study.
What did you say is the name of? So you said the name of the bab is called.
If'al. Form 4 is called If'al.
Okay.
Babul If'al. You've written that down. Alright, Atqana means to perfect. So what is Mutqin? Someone that is perfect. Someone that's skillful. Yeah, see, because Atqana means to be proficient too.
Yeah.
They're lazy, but because they got the knowledge,
They're slow.
keep them on the payroll.
You're
Keep
saying.
on the payroll.
They're slow, but they're good.
Yeah.
So I can say هل أنت متقن بالعربية?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Are you skillful in Arabic?
Yes, very good. You can say هو متقن.
لعله.
لعلكم متقنون بالعربية.
لعلني متقن.
Yeah, لعلني متقن. Very good. Very good. So, let's do the next ones. This time we're just going to automatically transform the pronoun, guys. Instead of reading it as it is, read it in its correct form. Inna. Hiya. No. Inna.
إنها
Yeah.
عراقية
عراقية
لكنها شيعية.
Oh,
سبحان الله.
What does that mean?
she's
Indeed, she is from Iraq. However, she is Shia.
Shia.
Yes, very good. She is Iraqi, but she's Shia.
Triggered me.
She's Iraqi, but she's Shia.
Shia.
Muhammad, you got some history?
Yeah. It's just sad, man. It's sad.
What's that?
They're
See, only in
like,
Pakistan could you
replacement
write this.
change.
You think anywhere else in the world would
But they're making it seem
permit you
here.
to speak
They're
so?
making it here seem like she's a minority, but now with like the replacement change
That's
over the
true.
last decade, it's like
I still think the majority of the population
I
is
think so
Sunni.
too.
Sunni,
But you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because they can't.
They're not the
can't-
ruling party.
It's like Surya. They cannot show it at all. Like kids
Wow.
named Omar are killed.
No
Kids
way.
named Aisha. Oh yeah.
Subhanallah.
It's like think of Surya like it's the same thing. So,
I'm Abu Hussein, bro. I'm not Uthman.
أبو حسين.
I can fit in anywhere else.
ما شاء الله.
When I went to Dearborn, Michigan, I needed some help. I was
Oh,
stuck
for
on the road. Alright? Like, I wasn't stuck on the road. I needed directions because I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I went to a spot, to a masjid. When I walked in, I realized, oh man, this is Shia. The guy's like, Assalamu alaikum, kif halak? I'm like, alhamdulillah. He's like, Min alakh. Who are you, bro? Like, what's your name? I'm like, Ana Abu Hussein. He said, oh.
That's funny.
Alright, Antuma. Let's do number 17.
أنتما أخوان ولكنكما مختلفان.
أنتما أخوان ولكنكما مختلفان. What type of word is مختلفان?
اسم المفعول
مفعل.
مختلفان.
مفعل.
Why?
اختلاف.
كسر.
Very good. The kasra is where?
هذا نفس.
Very good. That means the lam is the middle letter. That means what are the root letters?
خلفة.
What is khalafa?
Khalifa, come after.
Yes, khalafa means to come behind,
Come behind.
right?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, what bab is this?
Now the ta is in the middle. So it's not 2, 3, 4, or 5. There's no shutdown. Read.
Oh, man. Let's look it up. Let's look at your chart.
I'll mess it up, aren't I? I thought I wrote my chart down on my paper. I can't find
This might be a little bit more tricky for you for the first time. This is the first time we're seeing this bab in usage. مختلفة.
So this is not form 4?
it.
No, because form 4, does it have an additional ta?
No, it doesn't.
It does not. Is it form 2?
No.
Because form 2 has a what?
Shutdown.
And no ta. Is it form 3?
No.
Because form 3 has an
Other.
additional alif no ta. Is it form 4?
No.
No, because form 4 has an additional hamza and this has no hamza.
افتعال.
Yes. What form is that? Form 8.
Yeah.
Now form 8 in the past tense is what?
اجتنب.
Ijtanaba. So it has an additional
Hamza or
hamza tul wasal in the past
Yeah.
and
A ta after the first letter.
a ta after the first letter.
Yeah.
So what would the past tense of this verb be in form 8?
اختلف.
Ikhtalafa. What would the present tense be? Look at it, look at it.
يختلف.
Not yuh.
يختلف.
So yah,
يختلف.
take the ya, drop it, replace with meme, what do you get?
مختلف.
Isn't that our word?
Yes.
What's the masdar? Ijtanaba yajtanibu. Did I tell you?
اختفالا.
Ifti'al. You said it's bab ifti'al. That's the name of the bab.
افتعالا.
Huh?
اختلافا.
Ikhtilaf. What's ikhtilaf?
Like
Difference.
Very good. So you already know what mukhtalif means.
Different.
Different. Good. So ikhtalafa means to be
Different.
different. Khalafa means
Behind.
to come behind. Ikhtalafa means
To be
To be
different.
to be different. Ikhtilaf is the act of being different. As you know, the ikhtilaf in fiqh, ikhtilaf, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاخْتِلَافُ أَلْسِنَتِكُمْ. What is اختلاف ألسنتكم? Differences of your languages. وَأَلْوَانِكُمْ. Yeah, not difference of opinion there.
Yeah.
Just the differences of your colors and tongues. Very good. So, مختلف, right? Yeah, wallah مختلف. Now, this, of course, bro, slang is not like a different language. It's Arabic. Just some things are off. So, أنتما أخواني.
You are
You are two brothers.
Both are brothers.
But, or however, you are different.
Yeah, but you guys are different.
You are different.
Yeah, you don't act like brothers. You don't act like brothers at all. You don't look like brothers, maybe that's what they're saying. Or you don't act or behave like brothers because you're different. Okay. Subhanallah. Number 18. Sad story.
الأم باكية لأنها قلقة على طفلها.
Very good.
I feel like I know what it is by context.
Oh, okay. Al-ummu baki. What's baki? This doesn't mean packy.
Crying.
So you guys would say packy.
Yeah.
Bakiyatun. Bakiyatun is what type of word?
فاعلة.
So it's small.
فاعل.
From what verb?
باكية.
Let's look it up.
Okay.
It's not Bucky.
Oh.
My cat.
What's the present tense?
Yep.
Very good.
He does do it really fast,
Oh, I
mashallah.
did.
He knows that.
I already know.
Oh,
He
for
knows
real?
that.
You know this, bro.
Bakia.
Yeah, but
Yep.
I was trying to go from you.
Baka yabki. Mastar. What's the mastar?
My cat?
No.
Bakun.
No.
Buka.
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 Buka. And bukan as well. Buka. What's buka? The act of crying. Okay. What would it mean in form 4?
Okay. To make someone cry.
Yeah. How do we say it in form 4?
Abkaya.
Yeah, the ya would become an alif.
Abka.
Yes. Abka means to make someone cry. Ki.
Yuki. Okay.
Okay.
Like Yuki, but Yuki.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Okay. So abka yubki, to make someone cry. Baka yabki, to cry. Al ummu bakiyatun, the mother is.
The one who's crying.
Yeah. So the mother is
The
crying.
one who's made to cry.
No, this is not form 4.
Oh, that was just one.
So it's just an ism
Yeah,
fa'il.
because it's not.
Yeah, it's not mukatun for a woman. It's hard. It's a hard word. So al ummu bakiyatun, the mother is crying. Li annaha, because the annaha,
because she.
because qaliqatun. What's qaliqatun? What? Come on, you're slow.
Huh?
Anxious.
Sleepless.
What's the verb? Huh? Remember, I told you Sami'a Yasma for bodily experiences, right? Qaliqa yaqlaqu, and the mastar? Qalaq. No, here it's qalaq. Remember, those masters in regular form are not.
Yeah, not consistent.
Yes, qalaq. What's qalaq?
To totter, be unsteady.
To be unsteady, to become uneasy, apprehensive, anxious, agitated, disturbed, troubled, sleepless.
Yeah, I cry for them.
Alright, so the mother's crying why? لأنها قلقة على طفلها.
She's worried about.
She's worried about
her children.
Her child. Her child. Her baby. Her
One
child.
child.
That's why the mother's crying. Cool? Hamid.
Yeah, so qaliqatun just is, how do we translate that? As to be just uneasy?
Yeah. It has a lot of meanings.
Yeah,
In this
worried
context, she's
about-
obviously not uneasy herself. She's uneasy over her child, right?
Wow.
Over her child, meaning that. What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's not herself.
Not physically over, but over the
Yeah,
matter. of
yeah,
her child.
Yeah, exactly.
Over her child.
All right, number 19. Aisha, come on, guys. Tunul. Tune in.
sorry. عائشة غائبة اليوم لأنها مريضة.
What does that mean?
Aisha is
Aisha's
absent
absent
today because she is sick.
Good. Number 20.
إننا مسرور.
No.
أو إنني مسرور جدا بنتيجة الامتحان. امتحاني.
إنني. What does إنني مسرور mean?
Indeed I am.
مسرور.
I'm happy.
Very good. Masroor comes from what word? What pattern is this on?
مفعول.
So this is
اسم المفعول.
not a maf'ul bihi. It's an ismul maf'ul. What are the root letters?
Sarra.
But we can't say sarra.
Sarra.
Sarra, which means
To be happy.
He is happy. He was
To be
happy.
made happy. To be made happy.
no, that's passive.
Just to
Yeah.
be happy.
No.
He was made happy with like corn.
Make something.
Yes.
Oh, he made someone happy.
Yes. Sarra means to make someone happy. So masroor is
The one who was made happy.
very good. So ana masroorun means
I am happy. I'm the one.
I'm
who was made
delighted.
happy.
Yeah,
I'm
just delighted. I'm delighted.
Jiddan.
Jiddan.
Very much.
Yeah, very delighted. بنتيجة الامتحان.
By the success of my.
Natija is not.
Great.
Oh, that was what was
That's
that?
najaha.
Najaha. Oh,
Natija. Let's look it up.
okay. Great.
You're close. You're close. It does mean great sometimes, but natija has other meanings. Nuntaji.
نتج
Nataja yan
تجي
ينتج.
ينتج
yantiju. What's the masdar?
نتاج
Nitaj, which means
to
Bear,
bear,
bring forth, throw to be generated to proceed. to
results.
rather,
Results.
There will be results.
Results of the test.
yeah. So natija is the results. So iska kya natija banega? We say natija
What
in
is the
order
result
as
that
well.
is gonna happen?
Yeah. What's the result?
Hey man, I don't know.
You know better order than most.
Well, people who don't know what I do.
Results. Yeah. He's on the word natija itself.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
بنتيجة الامتحان.
So why am I delighted?
Very much by the results.
By the results of the exam. I'm very delighted by the
It
result.
can also be a wall calendar.
Okay. نتيجة.
Yeah, it's because that's what's gonna result from your year. It's what is gonna result from the year,
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
your calendar. All right, guys. Number 21. الخادمات
أمينات لكنهن كسلانات. Okay.
Okay. الخادمات. What does that mean?
The female servants
The female servants. Aminat.
are trustworthy.
Faithful.
Trustworthy.
Trustworthy. What's the singular of aminat?
Oh, my bad.
Amin.
I was thinking of Iman.
Yeah. It's the form 4 actually.
Oh.
Iman is the form 4 of this word.
Oh. Iman.
Yeah, Iman.
Yeah.
It's actually Itman
Iman.
from Amina Amuna Ya'munu. Put in form 4.
Amina Ya'manu.
No, put in form 4.
Okay.
Akrama.
Yeah. Amana.
Yeah, it's not instead of Atmana. It's a rule we can't have Hamza after Hamza.
Yeah.
With the second one sukun.
Yeah.
So Amana, what's the present tense?
Yu'minu.
Yu'minu, the masdar.
Iman.
Yeah, instead of Itman, we say,
Iman.
there you go. Iman is the form 4.
The act of
The act of having faith.
The act of
The
Iman is having faith. Amuna means to be faithful.
Yeah.
Alright? Amuna means to be faithful, to be loyal, to be faithful. Amana means to have faith in someone else. Amongst other meanings of Iman. That's just one.
Right.
So, Al-Khadimatu Aminatun, the female servants are
Trustworthy.
trustworthy. Lakinnahunna kaslatun. However, they are lazy. Okay. Number 22.
الأطفال خافون لأنهم خائفون من الظلام.
Good. Bakun is a weird word. It's actually just from farid. It doesn't sound like farid. It's because its original form is bakiyuna, fa'iluna. But we got rid of the ya for reasons unknown to you. Bakuna is actually originally bakiyuna.
Okay.
Bakin, remember what baka meant?
Yeah, he cried.
So bakuna means?
the ones
Are the ones crying.
Good. So
Criers.
al-atfalu bakuna?
The children are criers.
or crying.
Crying.
In this case, لأنهم خائفون من الظلام.
Because they are afraid from injustice or the injustice or the dark.
The dark.
I was like, wait a second.
Injustice is what?
Dhulm.
Yes. ظلام is darkness.
Yeah, and then the plural of injustice is that
ظلم. الظلم.
Dhulumat?
No. ظلمات is the plural of ظلمة, which is also darkness.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know what the plural of ظلم is.
Okay.
I've just heard ظلم singularly used for multiple things.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a masdar, and masdars don't have to be pluralized.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Number 23. Sami'tu.
Kunna.
Good, you remembered. Antunna, its attached form is
Kunna.
Anna kunna.
Kunna. Musafiratun.
Musafiratun, guys, what type of word is that?
Ismul fa'il.
From what bab?
Bab if'al. No, it's 3.
Why 3?
Alif after the first letter.
Very good. What's the past tense? Past tense.
That's
Yes, present tense.
oh, Musafir.
Very good.
Oh, mashallah. That was good.
Safara yusafiru means good, to travel. So sami'tu anna kunna musafiratun. Continue. We didn't read the whole thing.
مسافرات إلى مكة
لأداء العمرة. سمعت. What is سمعت?
I heard
أن كنا.
that you all females
That you all مسافرات.
are traveling.
Yes, are
Are
traveling.
travelers.
Yes, but we can translate اسم الفاعل as verbs.
As verbs. Okay.
So أن كنا مسافرات means you are.
Traveling.
Yes, or you will travel. إلى مكة.
To Mecca.
Why is it مكة? Why? Good. لأداء العمرة. Anyone know what لأداء is?
For the reason, for the purpose.
No.
No, but
What
that's
word
the
do we gotta look up?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to
Li
figure
is
out.
the hafja.
Good. Li is the harja. Ada. Come on. For some reason, I'm disappointed, bro. You're Desi. We use more Arabic than Arabs. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
In Urdu, we have more Arabic words
For real.
than Arabs, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
It's because our language is a lot.
Are we translating the
We're translating ada.
How do we search?
It's because we learn all of our deen in Urdu. That's why.
Yeah.
We learn our whole deen in Urdu.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think that's true in Arab culture.
Interesting.
I don't think all Arabs learn, but all Desis learn their deen in Urdu. That means they're learning all these Arabic words
Yeah.
without knowing why. Ada. Let's look up ada. It actually, interestingly enough, it comes from a verb, and that verb only exists in form 2. And that verb is Hamza Dal Ya.
Yeah.
Anyone know how would we would read that in past tense in form 2?
Form 2.
Form 2 is what?
Shadda.
Normally it's Sarrafa, right?
Sarrafa.
Very good.
Daya.
Which turns into Adda. Adda. Yu'addi is the present tense. Yufa'ilu, yusarrifu, yu'addi. And the masdar is in the next paragraph, guys. Look at the masdar.
Ada, which is the word we have here.
That's the word we have here. What does adat mean?
Pursuit, performance, execution, discharge.
So li'ada al-umrati means what?
For the pursuit of umrah.
Or to perform.
Performance. Oh.
To perform. Look at his performance.
Yeah, performance.
So li'ada al-umrah.
For the performance of umrah.
Yeah, you know this word, FYI. Namaz ki adaigi nahi karte ho.
Oh.
You've never heard adaigi?
No, I probably have.
Namaz ada kiya?
Yeah, I think I've heard it. But I don't think my parents used it anyway.
They do. Every day.
I probably just
Ada.
I probably
Yani namaz ada ki.
Ada.
I perform salah.
Yeah.
We say ada. So ada is the performance. Ada il-umrah, the performance of umrah.
Let me do it.
No. Number 24.
البيوت صغيرة ولكنها
مزودة
بجميع وسائل الراحة.
Bunch of new words.
Yeah.
البيوت. Who knows what buyut is?
The homes, the houses
The homes. صغيرة.
are small.
Tiny homes, man. The homes are small. ولكنها means
However,
They are.
and they,
However,
because it's plural non.
hiya. What does hiya mean?
She.
But here it means.
Plural, not
They.
female.
Plural
So it means however.
Plural, not human.
Yeah.
So we're gonna translate it not as however she. We're gonna say however they. The houses. Muzawwadatun. Anyone know what word that is? What type of word is that?
اسم المفعول.
How do you know?
Wow has a fatha.
Very good. What bab is this?
Bab number 2.
How do you know?
Because wow also has a shadda.
Good. So what's the past tense?
So two is the only one.
So rafa.
But only one with the shadda with no additional letters.
Yeah, because I think another one has like a ta somewhere.
Like form 5 has a shadda and an additional ta.
Okay.
Good. Now, what would the past tense be?
زودا.
Zawwada.
يصرف.
What would the present tense be? Yuzawwidu.
Right.
Very good. Let's look it up. How do we look it up?
I see Zawal there, but it only starts with form 2. I
Ah.
don't know. Right there.
That's
what we're
exactly
looking
what
for.
we're looking for, isn't it? We're looking for zawwada, right? What does zawwada mean?
To supply with provisions.
So what does muzawwad mean?
They
Yeah,
are
it's
full of
so
provision.
they're the ones who are supplied by with provisions.
Yeah, so lakinnaha muzawwadatun means however they are,
Like furnished.
they're packed with everything you need. They're packed with goods. By the way, this verb appears in the Quran, that's why they decided to use it. It appears in the Quran, however, from form 5. Can someone tell me what this word would be under form number 5?
تزود.
Can you think of the ayah?
تزود التقوى. زاد التقوى.
Very good.
I'm close. I can't remember that.
The verse is وَتَزَوَّدُوا فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. What does it mean in form 5?
Form is intransitive, right?
Yes,
Oh, to be supplied.
to take along provisions. So Allah says تَزَوَّدُوا, which is a command. What does that mean?
So
Huh?
be supplied. Be
Be
ready.
supplied with provision.
Be supplied. Be ready. Be ready. Like supply yourself with provisions. And then he says, فَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. For indeed,
The best of provisions are the
provisions is...
Taqwa.
So zad, you guys understand what zad is?
I think so.
The zawwada means to supply with provision. Zad must be provision itself.
Oh, okay.
So zad is the stuff you take in your journey to stay alive.
Yeah.
The stuff you pack your bags with is your zad in Arabic.
Why am I thinking of increasing?
That's zada, another verb from zayada.
Oh.
Zada yazidu,
Yes.
zid, as you say in Arabic, zid, give me some more, right? You say that, don't you? You've never used that? How about you use it? How do you tell someone to give
use
you
it.
more?
Like
Like you've heard it?
That's beyond.
Gotcha.
Beyond me, but they use it.
Yeah, so zada means to increase.
They usually say hot.
Huk means pour. Means to pour, yeah, pour. Okay. So the noun zad is provisions. That's why we have the hadith book Zadul Talibin. You've heard of that? The provisions of the seekers or the students. So what is the provisions of the students?
Knowledge.
It's a hadith, right?
Yeah.
In that context, it's a
Yeah,
hadith.
hadith.
Very good. So, the zawwada in the Quran, to supply yourself. Zawwada in form 2 means to?
To supply someone else.
Good, because that one is transitive and form
Yeah.
5 is?
In transit.
You remember that discussion, right? Form 2 is transitive. So, zawwada means?
To increase somebody else.
Not increase.
To supply somebody else.
Someone else. And tazawwada means?
To increase myself.
Not to
increase.
not increase.
I mean, supply.
To supply yourself. Understand? So, lakinnaha muzawwadatun means what?
It's a scientist, yeah. Sorry.
Lakinnaha muzawwadatun means?
However, they are
and full of provisions.
supplied.
They're supplied. بجميع. Anyone know what jamia means?
It's like group.
All
That's
A lot
jama'ah.
of kinds.
comprehensive. All.
Jamia.
It's talking about them collectively.
All. All. Jamia. Jamia nas means what?
All the people.
All the people. Jamia is the same word in meaning as kullu.
Oh, subhanallah.
كله جميع كل الطلاب جميع الطلاب كل الناس جميع الناس كل المساجد جميع المساجد. These are interchangeable terms, okay? So جميع وسائل الراحة. We have some more new words.
Devices.
Oh gosh, how'd you figure that out?
Devices of luxury.
Yeah.
I was looking for wasa'il this whole time.
وسائل. How do we look up وسائل?
Nice.
How do we look up وسائل?
You slide them over.
Guys, وسائل. Let's look it up. Wow, sin, lam.
On the
Where is it?
top, on the right side, the second paragraph.
Okay.
Wasa'il.
Yeah.
There is no normal verb for this.
Bottom.
You see, I got you. But let's focus on the verb.
Yeah.
It's cool. I always start at the verb. You want to really get good at Arabic? Well, don't focus on the noun ever.
Oh.
Focus on the verb.
Okay.
The verbs are the origin story of Arabic, not the nouns, according to the Kufis at least. There's an ikhtilaf even amongst the grammarians. Did the nouns come first? Did the verbs come first? There's the two main schools of Arabic.
Yeah.
There's the Kufi school. There's the Basri or Bisri school. You know Basra, the city
Yeah.
in Iraq.
Kufa.
All of the knowledge of our deen came from Iraq, FYI. Right? The Kufa and Basra,
Yeah.
two cities, were rival cities of knowledge, and the scholars of one city were beefing with the scholars of the other city, and they weren't far from each other. And of course, Imam Abu Hanifa was in Kufa too. And you know, many of the companions of the Prophet were there. A huge number of the companions of the Prophet lived there. So the Kufis and Basris, they disagreed on a lot of grammatical stuff. I'm not teaching you no ikhtilaf in Nahu
Yeah.
and Sarf.
Yeah.
That's another level. You're just trying to learn the basics right now. Wasa'il comes from a verb which doesn't have a regular form in normal usage. It starts with form 5. How would we read this in form 5?
Okay, so form 5 has a ta and a shadda on the middle letter.
How do we say it?
Watasala.
Tawassala?
It's
Tawassala?
not tawassala.
It is tawassala.
Oh, what did I say first?
You said, what does?
Oh, I switched that? Yeah, that makes sense.
Tawassala.
Tawassala.
Five is the fact.
What is it? Yes. Good. What does tawassala mean?
Tawassala. Okay, so transitive and...
This is an important topic for a reason. I'm forcing you to learn this because this is gonna have to do with your deen too.
Sounds like tawakkul.
Tawakkul?
Sounds like that.
Well, that's because
Oh, yeah.
tawakkul is form 5.
Yeah, form 5. Mashallah.
Yes.
Mashallah. Nice. Good thing.
Tawassala, look at it. What does it mean?
To integrate.
Favor, pray
No.
favor with Allah.
To ingratiate
Oh.
oneself. What else does it mean?
Ingratiate?
Curry
Curry
favor.
favor. I put a...
Not curry flavor, guys.
Yeah.
That's what y'all are thinking, I know.
100%.
To curry favor.
Curry favor.
It means to gain someone's favor.
Yeah.
To seek to gain access.
Yeah.
To seek or solicit someone's favors. To implore, beseech, entreat, plead with someone. To ask someone's help. To turn with a request. You guys ever heard of the concept of tawassul? Tawassul is the idea that you would ask someone to ask Allah on your behalf.
Oh.
Very controversial.
Say it again.
Ask someone to ask Allah on your behalf. That's tawassul.
People take it to different levels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Alright? So tawassul is here.
That's what Jake
In the
and
dictionary.
Dan have been beefing about.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not talking
I'm not
Aqidah
gonna
today.
That's not.
Yeah, but it's mukhtalafi. There's been ikhtilaf on this forever. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
In Aqidah, there's a lot of ikhtilaf whether tawassul is good, bad, recommended, disliked, haram, halal,
Yeah.
you know, fard. All those things are there.
I think they were arguing at what level does it take you out of the fold.
Yeah,
Seems like what
that
they were
makes
arguing.
Tawassul doesn't have to take out the full Islam. The companions, I mean, you know the story, the ones trapped in the cave, they made wasila.
Wasila.
Tawassala, wasila. They turned to Allah's favor. They sought to gain Allah's favors through their good deeds. And sometimes you can seek to gain Allah's favor because of your relationship or your love for one of Allah's beloveds. So wasila started off with someone saying, Ya Allah, because of my love for the Prophet, grant me this.
Wasila seems so familiar.
We say it every day in adhan.
وسيلة والفضيلة.
آتِ محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه.
Uh,
Grant the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam al-wasila. What is the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's wasila?
The favor.
That's fadila.
yeah.
Al-wasila.
Would that be his intercession?
That will be the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's
There you go.
interceding on behalf of the rest of the ummah.
You were right. Well,
His
I was
wasila.
asking, I was like, is that
We're
the same
seeking to
intercession?
start the Day of Judgment through him, aren't we, on the Day of Judgment?
Right.
We're not going to Allah directly.
Yeah.
We're seeking to ask him to ask Allah for us on the Day of Judgment. Because no one will have the courage to ask Allah.
Yeah.
So-
Wasila. There you go.
There you go. The next paragraph that is wasila. What's wasila?
Medium device.
Okay.
Expedient. Instrument, tool, agent.
Good. So wasail is the plural, which means the mediums, the devices, the tools. Wasail al-ihtiyat, the tools of caution. Wasail al-ta'lim, the tools of education, educational tools, training aids. Wasail al-takyif, air condition, installation. Wasail al-muwasalat, mechanisms of communication. So they're tools.
Oh, wow.
And there's so many wasail. Wasail al-salama, safety provisions. Wasail al-i'lam, informational media.
We gotta put the dot.
Wasail al-intaj, the means of production. Yeah. So
Just goes on.
then we have tawassul in the next one, guys. Is a petition, a plea, a request. Okay. Anyhow, let's continue and finish this exercise off. We had wasail. هي مزودة. What did هي مزودة? لكنها مزودة mean? However, they
are full of supplies.
supplied بجميع
With all
وسائل
tools or
means of راحة.
relaxation.
Yes, راحة is comforts. So the houses are small, however they are
So they're furnished.
Filled
They're full
with
of provision, with all kinds of.
and all tools of comfort.
They are provisioned with all the means of comfort. They have all the amenities of comfort. You can say that. Cool? What did you guys think of this chapter? Or this exercise?
This exercise was fun.
The vocabulary, you're learning a lot.
Yeah.
The vocabulary was only.
I think
Yeah.
I think it more than anything
No, the
else,
pronoun stuff is not as hard as the...
more than anything else, I think it kind of made the forms a little bit easier.
Very good. That's the
Yeah,
point.
that was good.
The point
That
is
was
not
good.
just to only focus on ism, inna, khabar, inna.
Yeah,
We've done that a lot.
yeah. mashallah.
I'm only doing this for the vocab.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
بجميع وسائل الراحة. It's مضاف.
Jamia is always mudaf, like kullu.
Oh, so جميع is a majroor because of the ba.
Yes.
And it is also mudaf for وسائل.
Which is
And
mudaf
وسائل
here.
is also mudaf for الراحة.
Yes. That's why we translate it as they are supplied with all of the means of
relaxation.
comfort.
Gotcha.
And then there's I forgot the meaning of the word. You were asking like what's the mastar? Was it muhtar or mastar?
Masdar.
Mastar. That's the. Is that the
The
base
noun
form?
that describes the act.
The noun that describes
It's
that.
usually put in parentheses, remember? After the verb in the dictionary. When we look up any regular verb, like for example, wasaqa, we have something in parentheses, which is wasq, the act of loading in this case, right?
That's the mastar.
Yeah, but the mastar form 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is not mentioned in the dictionary. It's the one that you wrote next to the bab. In your notes, like form
Ones
4.
we did on the whiteboard.
Yes. Like form 4 is called bab if'al. If'al is the mastar there.
Okay. Okay.
Inshallah. So we'll go ahead and close here. Tomorrow morning we will begin with our next
I need
session.
to go over the babs again. It was 6 babs.